Hey kids, waiting for a new story? Here is the one. This is a story of an affectionate raccoon named Rocky. Rocky lived happily in a huge jungle. He had a comfortable house in a big tree trunk. The jungle had many fruit-laden trees. Many birds and crawling creatures lived happily in that orchard. Rocky was particularly very fond of a peacock named Piku. Piku visited the mango tree daily. In fact, Rocky was mesmerized by the train of tail feathers Piku had. He found Piku to be spectacularly beautiful and magical looking. One day, Rocky gathered some courage and asked Piku, "Would you like to be my friend? I love the way your tail shimmers when the moon rises among the tall trees. I think your long tapered feathers with eyes have the colors of emerald and sapphires." Piku was very pompous and vain. He was known for his boastful attitude. He sneered and said, "You and me, friends? Oh, what a joke! Look at yourself. Look at yourself and then look at me. I am the king of birds. Don't you see the crest at the top of my head? God has crowned me himself. Look at the long, slender neck I have. The color of my neck, shiny blue, matches the sky. All birds envy my radiant hued tail. This tail soars to the sky with delight when it rains. My beauty is the glory of the god." Piku was so full of himself that he could not notice sadness in Rocky's eyes. Rocky couldn't bear to hear more. He left quietly and went in recluse of his tiny home. After a couple of days, while Rocky was busy looking for food, he saw some poachers in the jungle. They had huge nets and cages. After some time, poachers came back with their hands full of loot. The crying sounds of birds had filled the air. The one sound that struck Rocky was the crying of Piku. Rocky suddenly became anxious and wanted to help. He ran hard and bit left foot of the poacher carrying a huge net. The poacher cried with pain. The net slipped from his hand and flew open. Piku took a small flight to the nearest branch. Poachers left in haste. Piku was sorry and ashamed for his rude behavior, but Rocky was in no mood to forgive. So kids, what do you think? Should Piku be forgiven for his rude behavior? Would you too have shown courage and saved Piku? Is beauty the only reason to make friends? Just think and wait for my new story next week. Till then, bye.